Subnautica is already one of the scariest games I've ever played. But what if you were actually in that world? Hey YouTube, I'm Holosphere Insights. With Subnautica 2's trailer being recently announced, I decided I'm going to return to an old classic and give my review on Subnautica VR. Before we get into the video, however, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos like this, which massively helps me as a new content creator. This video is going to be a little different from the other videos. You see, Subnautica already has a VR version of the game that you can play right now without any extra download. However, it's not the most intuitive, and doesn't have any motion controls, which really ruins the experience. Like last video, I'm going to give a quick description of the flat screen version of Subnautica in order to bring all my viewers up to date. Subnautica is a single-player ocean horror survival game where you have crash landed on an alien world comprised almost entirely of water. You have to manage your thirst, hunger, health, and oxygen in order to stay alive and find the reason as to why your ship crashed. But, as I said, this is a horror game. Not only is the terrifying pitch-black atmosphere of many of the biomes of the map horrifying, but massive Leviathans lurk in the shadows, waiting to ambush you and end your life. As I'm making this script, I was not really giving the horror of staring into a pitch-black void with terrifying roars echoing around you justice. I would highly recommend trying this game out, as even the non-VR version of this game is an absolutely terrifying experience. Anyways, I hope you now have a basic understanding of Subnautica. Let's get into the review of the actual VR version. Everything I talked about in the flat screen version of Subnautica gets exemplified in VR. The immersion is so much more, the horror is so much more, and the survival aspect is so much more real. But the best part of VR is when it's combined with the Submersed VR mod. Full motion controls and advanced interactivity between you and your PDA create a super immersive environment. However, unlike Lethal Company VR, which you should go watch by the way, there is not complete interactivity. Unfortunately, there are a lot of features that remove the immersiveness of Subnautica VR. Knife swings require buttons, item pickups are buttons as well, and interacting with the PDA, while your finger is used for a laser pointer, it's still a laser pointer. I'd say the worst offender of this is the vehicles in the game. Although it is incredibly cool to pilot a prawn suit down to the deepest parts of the earth and drive a massive cyclops around, you will unfortunately only use your joysticks to move around, not actually grabbing the controls themselves. Although I am aware that Submersed VR's version of Subnautica Below Zero has this, it is really janky and hard to use, so I can understand why they decided not to include it. Despite the jank some features have, I saw very few complaints with Subnautica VR. The mod promises exactly what you expect it to, truly living in a hostile alien world. Even if this were just a review on Subnautica, I would highly recommend buying the game. With Subnautica 2 on the horizon, there was no better time to dive into this beautiful horror game. With an easy and simple download, if you have a VR headset or just looking for some games to cure your VR boredom, there could be no better option than Subnautica VR. Like most VR mods I've reviewed on this channel, both the regular version of Subnautica VR and the Submersed VR mod are free and come with Subnautica. If you have Subnautica, download the mod. If you don't have Subnautica, please buy it. And if you don't have a VR headset, why are you watching this video? The spookiness and beautiful scenes of Subnautica alone make it an amazing experience. The depth of gameplay and detailed map, creatures, and lore, but also alone make it an amazing experience. The customability and compatibility that VR options gives is by itself an uncommon experience in gaming. But all of these combined create an incredibly well-developed and immersive atmosphere that makes Subnautica unique among flat screen and VR games alike. Anyways, that's all I have to say for this video. If you liked it, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'm Holosphere Insights, and I will see you later, YouTube.